Namaste. Let's talk about fame and recognition and its placement in your Vedic birth chart and the types of yogas that leads to fame and recognition. It's JyotiSakti Vedic Astrology Insight time, and in every episode, we explore one powerful placement in your chart. Now remember, what I share has a high probability of showing patterns in your life, but Vedic astrology is not a one-placement science. Your chart is like a living map. Many forces combine to create your destiny. So, take this not as literal prediction, but as a reflection, a mirror for your soul's potential. So, let's talk about fame and recognition. Why some people rise to the spotlight, while others, equally talented, remain unseen. You see, fame has many faces. There is fame by achievement, born from excellence and contribution. There is fame by association, proximity to power or influence. There is fame by chance, like a viral moment, an unexpected spotlight. And then there's royal fame, where birth itself puts you in history. Some fame is temporary, 15 minutes of attention. Others are timeless, names that can echo for centuries. But here is the deeper truth. Fame is just attention magnified by karma. It's not always a blessing. Sometimes it's a test. In Vedic astrology, fame and recognition live in your 10th house, the house of karma, visibility, and worldly action. It shows how the world sees you and what you are remembered for. When the sun, the planet of radiance and self-expression, shines strong in the 10th house, you naturally attract attention. It's not arrogance, it's presence. The sun says that you were meant to stand out. But if the sun is afflicted, say by Saturn or Rahu, that same light can feel heavy, misunderstood, or even rejected until maturity brings balance. Rahu, the north node of the moon, when connected to the 10th house, creates magnetic fame, especially in media, entertainment, or innovation. It gives hunger for recognition and the power to disrupt norm. But without self-awareness, this can lead to obsession, a constant chase for validation that never satisfies. Venus, when strong, gives charm, beauty, and artistic recognition. Jupiter brings respect, moral authority, and wisdom-based fame. Think of great teachers, philosophers, and thought leaders. When Leo, the natural 5th house of creativity, or Aries, the sign of action, influences the 10th house, it amplifies visibility. The spotlight naturally finds you. Now, some combinations in Vedic astrology literally create the potential for fame. These are called yogas of fame. There are about 5 yogas or combination that will make you famous. Amala yoga, when benefic planets like Jupiter, Venus, or Mars occupy the 10th house from the moon or ascendant. This brings spotless reputation and admiration. Raja yoga, when Kendra or angular or trikona or trinal lords combine. This gives authority, leadership, and often global fame. Then there is Adi Yoga, benefits in 6th, 7th, and 8th house from the moon. Now, this combination brings leadership, wealth, and widespread respect. Then we have Gaja-Kesari Yoga, Jupiter in angular from the moon. This brings grace, eloquence, and fame through intelligence. Another form of yoga or combination is Raja Sambandha Yoga. This occurs when planets linked with power, especially Rahu, Saturn, or Jupiter connects with lords of the Kendras. This brings fame through creativity. Artists, leaders, and innovators often have this yoga. When we talk about fame, here's where it gets deep. Fame without understanding its purpose becomes self-destructive. If fame is in your chart and you suppress it, you might feel unseen, frustrated, or even resentful of other people's success. You'll feel an inner restlessness, as if something inside you wants to shine, but you keep dimming your own light. But when you align fame with service, when recognition becomes an instrument of purpose, it transforms from vanity to value. Fame is like fire. You can cook your food or you can burn your home. It depends on how you hold it. And remember, fame is never, ever random. It's your karma ripening in the public eye. For some, it's the result of past life humility. For others, it's the test of ego in this life. If you have a strong 10th house, you were meant to be seen, not to inflate your identity or anything, but to inspire others through it. But if you misuse it for greed, for manipulation, or exploitation, it turns into infamy instead of legacy, and that's the shadow of Rahu. If you've always felt a calling to be visible, to use your gifts and reach others, maybe it's not just ambition, maybe it's dharma revealing itself through your Vedic chart. If you'd like to know where your fame potential lies, whether it's hidden or waiting to awaken, you can book a personal Vedic chart reading at JyotiSakti.com. We'll explore your 10th house, your ruling planets, and what the world is truly meant to see through you. Because remember, you're not chasing fame. You are fulfilling the light that you were born with. Namaste.